சார் இது எல்லாரும் அவங்கள விட்டு எல்லாரும் கேள்வி கேளுங்க.
Okay. Mridula, okay.
மிருதுலா வேணாம் பாவம் சார் ரொம்ப கஷ்டப்பட்டாங்க சார்.
No, not to Mridula. This is to the group. So the group can type the answer. Because if everyone speaks, it's difficult to listen, right? Describe the findings and give your diagnosis. Measles agreed. So
நீங்க யாராவது ஒருத்தங்க அப்படியே பர்சன்ல இருந்து அந்த கூப்பிட்டுருங்க சார், பேரை கூப்பிட்டுருங்க, அவங்கள சூஸ் பண்ணுங்க.
Okay, right. So there is anyway the picture the finding is not very clear, but what you can see in the eyes, it is like kind of VP eyes, some discharge. So maculopapular rash with conjunctivitis and coryza is the diagnosis. Differential diagnosis is measles, right? Sir, next. So clubbing, very easy. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Common cause of clubbing in young children. Can I ask Suguna? Cyanotic congenital heart disease, chronic lung diseases like bronchiectasis, what are the three major organ involvement can produce clubbing? One is lung, another one is heart, third one, third system involvement which can produce clubbing.
Inflammatory bowel disease.
Inflammatory bowel disease, one which we have discussed related to our case.
Liver sulfate.
Chronic liver disease, not liver sulfate, chronic liver disease, right? Next, sir. Next. Newborn.
Congenital talipes equinovarus.
Right. Next.
Hydrocephalus.
Hydrocephalus. What you are seeing in the eyes?
Sunset appearance.
Sunset sign, right?
Yes, sir.
What are the common cause of hydrocephalus? Anyone in the group? Some common causes of hydrocephalus?
Congenital acquired.
Congenital?
Arnold-Chiari, Dandy Walker malformation, toxoplasmosis.
Right. Any postnatal infections which can cause hydrocephalus, apart from congenital malformations. What are the infections which can cause hydrocephalus? Acquired causes. Young children.
Post-traumatic, post-infectious, post-hemorrhagic.
Right. Which infection? Post-infection.
Toxoplasmosis.
No. Postnatally, a common infection which can produce hydrocephalus. No mumps. Very common in India.
Tuberculosis.
Right. Neurotuberculosis can produce hydrocephalus. Right. Next. So next slide. So previous slide. Sir, on previous slide, sir. This one is very obvious. So yellowish discoloration of eyes. So previous slide.
Jump on that. Okay.
The previous slide வந்து that's right. After that we have your jaundice.
Okay, this one, sir. So what is this? Some reaction in the forearm of a child.
Manto test, sir.
So
And
a positive Manto test. So when do you consider? Yes. When do you say it's a positive? When do you say it's a negative? When do you say it's indeterminate?
Less than 5, 5 to 9, more than
Mridula,
10.
Mridula, you keep quiet. Let the other people answer. So less than 5, it's a negative.
5,
More than?
5 to 10, more than 10.
Right. More than 10 is a positive, right?
And 10.
Okay. When you should read after giving tuberculin injection?
48 to 72 hours.
Should be read between 48 to 72 hours, right? Sir, next slide.
72.
Sir, next slide. What's the diagnosis? Anyone in the group?
Protein
Can
and
anyone?
malnutrition.
Malnutrition, okay. Can anyone describe the findings? Can
Old
anyone
man appearance.
Okay. What about the limbs, chest, and muscles?
Temporal hollowing. Muscle
There is
wasting.
severe muscle wasting, thin bones.
Yes, sir.
Appears as if the bones are covered by the skin, sir.
Okay, severe muscle wasting. So malnutrition, right? So, next slide, sir. So next one. So look at the child's head.
Microcephaly.
So microcephaly, right? What's a normal head circumference at birth? In a term baby,
34 centimeter.
about 33 to 35 centimeters, right? It appears small, so microcephaly. So next slide. Next one. Compare the palms of these two hands.
Severe pallor.
Severe pallor is present, right? Most common cause of anemia during infancy, beyond infancy. Six-months old having severe anemia, what could?
Thalass.
It's a hemolytic anemia. Beyond 1 year.
Hemolytic anemia.
Beyond 1 year.
Iron deficiency.
Iron deficiency anemia is very common, right? First, describe the findings, later diagnosis. Yeah. Can anyone volunteer? Describe the findings.
Yeah, Kartika. I think
Yes, sir.
yeah. Yeah.
Sir, there's purpura on the legs, sir. Purpuric patches are there, red colored purpuric patches. So, Henox line purpura, sir.
So what you are saying is a purpuric spots.
Yes, sir.
Looks elevated also. So alcohol purpura.
Okay, sir.
It's otherwise called IgA vasculitis. Okay.
Okay, sir.
New terminology is IgA vasculitis.
Okay, sir.
infant with this kind of skin lesions. Pavitra?
Sir,
What's the
hand,
diagnosis?
foot, mouth.
Hand, foot, mouth disease. But in hand, foot, mouth disease, you see the lesions more in the sole.
Palm and
Sole.
sole. Hand, foot, mouth. Okay. So
Palm
mother
and
is
sole.
also having a similar problem. What are the conditions to get? Mother also having similar problem. Hello?
It's
Yeah.
a scabies.
Yeah.
It's scabies.
Scabies.
Drug of choice for scabies? No. Drug of choice for scabies? Anyone? Out?
GBH.
Ivermectin, permethrin, right.
Sulfur.
The next one, final one.
Molluscum contagiosum. Umbilicated lesions. Molluscum contagiosum.
Can anyone accurately describe the lesions? We know the diagnosis. Just describe the lesions.
Deepa.
So, if you look at the size of these lesions, each one are entirely different, right? One is small, all are not uniform lesions. Where do you get? Chickenpox is correct diagnosis, but description of finding is very important. Okay, so you see a pleomorphic vesiculated lesions, right? Say one is bigger one. Some are crusted. So you see in a chickenpox. So that's all we have the spotter, sir.
Yeah, great. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are audible.
Yeah. Super, Jayavardhan. You want to give any concluding remark?
So for the all undergraduate students present here, so again I emphasize the fact that please concentrate on the process. Don't worry about the end product of history and diagnosis and theoretical aspects. We concentrate on how you are taking history, how you are doing examination, how you are synthesizing with the history and examination findings, how you are reasoning out to the particular diagnosis. We are concentrating on the particular process, how we are examining, not only in pediatrics, it is in other specialty also, surgery or anywhere, right? Because with a limited period of training, about 6 to 9 months in a clinical site, we don't expect a textbook diagnosis for a level, consultant level or postgraduate level. If you know the process of how to examine, how to do the workup for a particular patient, that is enough. Later, you can develop the habit of reaching the diagnosis. As many say, medicine is a art and science. So you need to practice, right? And no student failed in exams because of wrong diagnosis or not able to arrive at the diagnosis, right? So you don't have to worry about the wrong diagnosis or not able to arrive at a particular diagnosis. That's the message I want to say from my side. Venkatesh, student?
Yeah, Venkatesh.
It's the same thing. It is what your approach to the case is more important rather than your diagnosis. We are expecting more from the history taking and your clinical examination. The basic clinical examination and the clinical knowledge is more important. Okay, ma'am?
Yeah, great.
Assessing the undergraduates only based on that aspects.
Yeah. Dr. Tirumurugan.
Sir, சொல்லுங்க sir.
Yeah, you want to tell any concluding remark?
Sorry, sir.
You want tell anything, any remark you want to tell?
I think I would concur with what the Dr. Jayavardhan and Dr. Venkateswaran has told, sir. It's more about looking at the child as a whole, and it's not about a single diagnosis. Please remember that any child has got I mean, in pediatrics, obviously it's about nutrition, it's about immunization, it could be social aspects. Everything has to be looked. The child has to be looked at as a whole, and not as just a system disorder. And that's what we need to keep in mind. And history is very, very, very important. And then you can concentrate on your examination. So I think pretty much that is what I want to conclude with.
Yeah, it's correctly said. I think it's a history, growth and development, and nutrition and immunization. Okay, and that's vitals. These are important things. Should not miss it. Okay, on behalf of IAP DNSE, I thank today's moderator, Dr. Jayavardhana, and Dr. Venkateshwaran, and all the students who has participated this program.